exciting journey into the world of the animals on our planet.
Did you know, dear friends, that there are millions of animals living on Earth, from tiny ants to giant whales and elephants? There are so many that we couldn't learn about them all even in a lifetime.
But today, we'll discover the most amazing, fun, and fascinating stories about animals you'll definitely want to remember.
So, our journey begins. We're flying to Africa to see families of African animals, especially their babies.
Let's start with Africa's little giant. Do you know who I mean? That's right, the baby elephant. What do you know about elephants? When a baby elephant is born, it already weighs around 100 kilograms, or 220 pounds. They can stand and walk almost right after they're born. Elephants live in family groups, and the whole family takes care of the babies, not just the moms.
Elephants can also communicate with each other using infrasound, very low sounds that humans can't hear. This helps them send messages over long distances.
Here's another fun fact about elephants. They're one of the few animals that can recognize themselves in a mirror. That's right. While most animals think it's another creature that just looks like them, elephants understand that they're seeing their own reflection. Pretty amazing, isn't it?
And who is the king of the animals? The lion, of course. Here's a lion family. It's called a pride. The lion is strong and fearless. In the wild, he's the top predator. But lions don't hunt for fun. From a young age, lion cubs copy the adults, mimicking their behavior and movements. Look how proud he is, like a little prince. Lion cubs, just like kittens, love to play, but through play, they learn how to hunt. They even chase tails, either their own or their brothers and sisters.
Dear friends, here's a question for you. What color can lions be? That's right, you're not imagining things. Lions can be not only golden, but also white. These white lions are called the kings of all lions. They are very rare, and many African tribes consider them sacred animals and symbols of strength.
There's even a legend about a white lion. His name was Mzulu, which means king or chief. The legend says that Mzulu appeared in South Africa when the animals there needed protection. Everyone respected and loved him. His fur glowed in the night like the moon, and his roar could be heard everywhere. When order was restored in the savannah, the forest disappeared. Since then, the white lion has been seen as a symbol of hope, strength, order, and happiness. And a white lion cub is considered a true prince of nature.
Look, friends, there are giraffes moving around in the bushes. Giraffes eat leaves from trees. Here are some interesting facts about them. Giraffes are the tallest animals on Earth.
When they're born, they're already nearly 2 meters tall, or 6.5 feet. That's taller than most adults on Earth.
Giraffes are really playful. Did you know they groom each other using their teeth and mouths? It's how they show care and friendship while cleaning each other. And they can also fight with each other. Just look at them.
Attention question. Why is a giraffe's tongue blue or even a little black?
Scientists say that the dark color of the tongue protects it from sunburn because giraffes stick out their tongues a lot to grab leaves from tall trees.
Giraffes also sleep very little, just a few minutes in 24 hours. They are true champions of staying awake.
Now, let's talk about the gentle zebra. When a zebra is born, it already has its own unique stripes.
Yes, you heard that right. No two zebras have exactly the same stripes. It's like each person's fingerprints.
So, Versalia, is it really true that you can't find two zebras with the same stripes?
No, Maximilian. There are never two zebras with the same pattern, and that's how they recognize each other.
So every zebra carries its own passport made of stripes. That's really fun and amazing. And you know, Versalia, I learned at school that a zebra can scratch its face not just on a tree, but even with its back hoof. It looks really funny.
Maximilian, I love leopards. They're very beautiful and playful.
Leopards are very strong. They can drag their food, their prey, up into a tree, even if it's twice as heavy as they are.
I know something else. Unlike other big cats, leopards are great swimmers and really love water.
Friends, what do you think? Why does a leopard have those beautiful spots? Leopard spots aren't just for beauty. They protect them and help leopards stay hidden in the grass. And now, dear friends, on your screens, you're seeing a bonobo chimpanzee. It's the closest relative to humans. They only live in Africa. When standing, they're about 120 centimeters, or roughly 4 feet tall, and weigh around 35 kilograms or 77 pounds. But the most important and interesting thing is that these monkeys are very smart, caring, and kind.
Attention, question. Where does the tiger live? In Africa, Europe, America, or Asia?
The correct answer is Asia. So, let's fly quickly to Asia. Did you know that the tiger is the biggest cat on the planet? The tiger is even bigger than the lion.
Just like zebras, each tiger has unique stripes on its back. No two tigers are the same in the wild. Tigers can also jump up to 10 meters, or 33 feet, in a single leap. That's like jumping over a bus.
Also, friends, tigers can see 6 times better than humans in the dark. This helps them hunt at night. Tigers live alone, not in families. They can be very fast, reaching speeds up to 40 kilometers per hour, or 25 miles per hour, but only for short distances.
So, here's the conclusion. If the lion is the king of Africa, then the tiger is considered the king and master of the jungles in Asia. The happiest animals on the planet live in Asia. Who do you think they are? They're monkeys. But I need to make a small correction. Some monkeys live in other parts of our planet too.
Yes, that's true. There are many different kinds of monkeys in Asia, but they're all very cute. And some monkeys remind us humans a lot, don't they? Their behavior, their habits, and their emotions.
Maybe you know that monkeys really love bananas. But that's not the only treat they adore. Monkeys love all kinds of exotic fruits.
Versalia, do you understand what these monkeys are doing? These monkeys live in a cold climate. They're snow monkeys, Japanese macaques. Why do you think they're sitting in the water when it's so cold outside?
I don't know why, Maximilian.
These monkeys take warm baths in hot springs. The water here is very warm, so they keep warm this way when it's winter outside and snow is all around.
How interesting. Now I want to tell you about orangutans. They're great apes and rank third closest to humans. They're solitary monkeys. They're awake during the day and sleep at night, just like us, but in nests made from branches. They're real sweet tooths. They eat fruits, nuts, honey, leaves, and insects. They understand sign language. Orangutans are listed in the Red Book. Do you know what the Red Book is? The Red Book is a book about species of animals, plants, and fungi that are disappearing. That's why these species are protected by nature conservation efforts.
And who's hiding here? This is my absolute favorite bear cub on the planet, and of course you've recognized him.
Yes, it's a panda. Did you know that when a panda is born, it weighs only 100 grams or 3.5 ounces and looks like a tiny baby mouse? That's 900 times less than its mother's weight. Pandas are great climbers and can swim too.
Pandas eat bamboo, They can eat up to 20 kilograms or 44 pounds of it per day.
And this is the red panda. But aside from the name and eating bamboo, they have nothing in common. It has a fiery orange tail, and it covers itself with it like a blanket when it sleeps.
Versalia, have you seen cows like these? They're not exactly regular cows.
Yes, I know him. That's a yak, a true mountain giant, and he lives in the Himalayas, in Tibet, up in the mountains, where it's very hard for us to breathe, at an altitude of over 4,000 meters, or about 2.5 miles.
That's why it has very thick fur. It keeps it warm in the harsh mountain cold. Interestingly, yaks can be not only wild, but also domestic animals, and they are a great help to people. Watch the continuation in the second episode. See you next time. This is an exciting journey into the world of the animals on our planet.
Did you know, dear friends, that there are millions of animals living on Earth? From tiny ants to giant whales and elephants? There are so many that we couldn't learn about them all even in a lifetime.
But today, we'll discover the most amazing, fun, and fascinating stories about animals you'll definitely want to remember.
So, our journey begins. Now we're flying to Europe. We all love the cartoon Bambi about the little deer. Well, did you know that baby deer are born with white spots because they help them hide from predators?
Indeed, the spots on their bodies are like the light and shadows in the forest. It's their protective outfit.
The father deer usually lives alone, but he always stays close to his family to protect them.
Versalia. Look, on the continent of Europe lives this fiery red little creature. Friends, do you know who it is?
Of course it's the fox. The fox lives alone. It can hear its prey deep underground.
Now you see fluffy wolf pups. They live not only in Europe but also in America and Asia. They live in families. Did you know that wolves don't howl at the moon? That's just a myth or a story.
Why do they howl, Maximilian?
Wolves communicate with each other this way. They use howling to call the pack, that is their family, warn outsiders, or send messages to one another.
There are so many animals on every continent that we can't name them all. Some live only on one continent, while others live on several. Well, let's keep traveling. Now we're heading to America. Right in front of us is North America. We'll start with the big grizzly bear. While Mama is resting, her playful cubs enjoy their games. Mama will never let anyone harm them. She knows how to protect her little ones.
Grizzlies love fish, nuts, berries, and even insects. And in winter, grizzlies sleep for 5 to 7 months.
These bears are simply huge and can weigh up to 600 kilograms, or about 1,300 pounds. And when they stand on their hind legs, their height can reach 2.5 meters. That's about 8 feet 2 inches.
Did you know that the bald eagle is the symbol of America? It is a majestic bird of prey. Its wingspan can reach up to 2.5 meters, or 8 feet 2 inches.
In Canada, polar bears live. What do you think is the color of a polar bear's skin?
White, pink, black, or yellow. The correct answer is black. This helps polar bears absorb the sun's heat.
Do you know why bears don't freeze at minus 30 degrees Celsius or 22 degrees Fahrenheit?
Of course I know. Do you? Ask your parents. They should tell you. And if they don't know, you can tell them that polar bears have up to 10 centimeters or 4 inches of fat under their skin. It protects them from the cold.
Do you like to swim? Polar bears love it and can swim up to 100 kilometers without rest. That's about 62 miles.
Enough of winter. Now we're flying to South America where it's warm. What is the name of the very beautiful wildcat with spots that look like black flowers or electric sockets?
Jaguars, like leopards, are excellent swimmers and can even hide in the water. It often seems that jaguars are solitary, but not at all. They're not lonely being alone. They like being alone. They are very calm and strong animals.
Here's an interesting fact. The word jaguar comes from an indigenous language and means the beast that kills with a single leap.
All kids love this animal. Guess who it is? This animal's height is about 1.7 meters or 5.6 feet. Including its neck and head, the neck is very long.
The wool is soft, warm, and doesn't cause allergies. It is used to make warm blankets, clothes, and ropes.
This animal is very gentle but can be a bit moody. Here's a funny fact. It spits. Yes, it spits. If it doesn't like something, it spits, but usually not at people, rather at others like itself.
Did you guess who it is? Of course, it's the llama.
And who is the sleepiest and calmest of all animals on the planet, sleeping 20 or more hours a day?
That's right, it's the sloth.
Also, it doesn't like walking on the ground, but loves swimming. Look, it's falling asleep again. Let's not disturb it and move on.
Here is the armadillo. A very unusual creature, isn't it? Look, its body is covered with armor. It protects it from predators and helps it hide.
These little creatures can be very small, up to 15 centimeters or 6 inches, or giant, up to 1.5 meters, 5 feet. They can curl up into a ball. Do you like these colorful parrots? They are called macaws and live in Brazil. Their bright plumage looks like carnival costumes, and it seems like they are always talking to each other. Very caring and friendly birds.
It's time to go to Australia. Who is so happy to see us? Can you recognize them? Of course, it's the kangaroo, the symbol of Australia.
Their height can reach up to 2 meters. That's about 6.5 feet. They run fast. Their speed can reach up to 56 kilometers per hour, which is about 35 miles per hour. But they can't walk backwards at all. They would fall. That's funny.
Baby kangaroos live in a special pouch on their mother. And when kangaroos fight each other, it looks very funny, like big kids.
There is another animal that lives only in Australia. Maximilian. Do you know which one I mean?
I think it's a koala.
Yes, of course it's a koala. What do you know about koalas?
I know that, like the sloth, the koala loves to sleep, specifically on eucalyptus.
It has been proven that koalas have fingerprints just like humans. If you compare human and koala fingerprints, you might easily confuse them.
Here is a very interesting but very funny fact about a cute little animal living in Australia. The wombat is known not for its soft fur, kind character, or behavior, but for its poop. Its poop is shaped like small cubes, so it never rolls away and stays in place. This helps them mark their territory.
Did you know, dear friends, that Australia is home to an amazing flightless bird? And it's not an ostrich. It's called the cassowary. It's one of the most dangerous birds in the world. If a cassowary doesn't like something, it can become very aggressive and angry.
Thank you, dear friends, for being with us and learning so many interesting facts about the animals of our planet. See you next time.
Watch the continuation in the 3rd episode.
This is an exciting journey into the world of the animals on our planet.
Did you know, dear friends, that there are millions of animals living on Earth? From tiny ants to giant whales and elephants? There are so many that we couldn't learn about them all even in a lifetime.
But today, we'll discover the most amazing, fun, and fascinating stories about animals you'll definitely want to remember. And now it's time to dress warmer. Put on a jacket, a hat, and boots, because we are heading to the coldest continent on our planet.
Attention, question. What is the name of the coldest continent on Earth, which is completely covered with ice and snow, and where temperatures have reached -80 degrees Celsius or -112 degrees Fahrenheit?
And that's Antarctica. It's located at the South Pole of the Earth. So who lives in the eternal cold and endless ice? For example, the king penguins. They are the second largest penguins after the emperor penguins. The height of king penguins reaches up to 1 meter, or about 3 feet. Penguins live in large colonies, which means big families.
Maximilian, did you know that it's not the mother but the father who incubates the king penguin chick? The mother goes away for 2 months to swim and hunt. Surprisingly, the father penguin sits on the egg, barely moving and not eating at all.
King penguin chicks don't look like their parents at all. They are fluffy, brown, and look a bit grumpy. Their down feathers protect them from the cold.
Who is always lying on the ice, like on a beach, in a pose as if relaxing at a resort, lying on their side and squinting from the polar sun?
Of course, these are seals, true loungers. By the way, they can sleep underwater. They are excellent swimmers and skilled fish hunters.
Dear friends, do you know who the most dangerous divers of Antarctica are? They are leopard seals.
I know why they are called leopard seals. They have spots like a leopard, very sharp teeth, and they can roar too.
Leopard seals can stay underwater for up to 20 minutes, while a seal can dive to depths of about 100 meters, roughly 328 feet. A leopard seal can dive as deep as 500 meters, or about 1,640 feet. They are large predators that catch penguins, other seals, and fish.
At the end, we want to show you real ocean giants you can find near the coast of Antarctica. These are the blue whale, orcas, and humpback whale.
We work really hard to make fun videos for you, so if you want to support us, give us a like or tap the bell. It really helps us. You will also be amazed by the play of lights in the northern sky over Antarctica. It's the Northern Lights. How beautiful it is. And the best part, it's truly made by our nature. Thank you, dear friends, for being with us and learning so many interesting facts about the animals of our planet. See you next time.
Thank you, dear friends, for being with us and learning so many interesting facts about the animals of our planet. See you next time.
See you in the 4th episode, where we'll talk about the sea animals of our planet.